impossible, impossible. Impossible, impossible.
I told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offense and D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it over. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just real Jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up to scoring them, boy, man. I told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I tell her my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it to hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. This visor will kill my face. You see me working and working. I'm getting it done. And soon they be feeding me grapes.
I told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. They
screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, my band had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a river. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking facts, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them down. I'm in LA, riding around and around. My dog just called, say he finna touchdown. When I call a play, you won't hear a sound. Hold up, money calling right now. I gotta go and get it, and it don't matter how. All I know is win, yeah, I'm 10 toes down. I keep my head high and my eyes on the prize. Yeah, my feet on the ground. Let's go. Let's go.
I told my boss it ain't no limits.
No.
Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Two turned up, turned down right now. Two don't make better get around right now. Hey, I'm two turned up, turned down right now. Two don't make better get around right now.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, know what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out the full. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with Oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a... Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, know what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of full.
Convoy, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free. That's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm to connect, my boy, off the top.
I just scraped it off the top, got it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. So deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of full. Yeah.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers, bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers, gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers, bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers, gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions
here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers, bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers, gang in the building, we taking it over.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
Swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you nice, but she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna, the 2023 Madonna. I mean, Your Honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana.
Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares.
Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares.
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it here, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Mexico City Diablos and the Los Angeles Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On the move to his left.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Slot man moves right. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. The Chargers at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow being chased out left. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First down, here's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll throw this one away.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And Burrow going to throw again. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Try. What?
McPherson's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
I missed you so much, buddy.
So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to first and goal. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his early interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now Burrow. Rolling to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there.
You're on the board, baby.
Let's
go.
Touchdown now on the year.
Hey, Troy, I went crazy on Warzone earlier. I went crazy.
Take the lead here in this
that RPK build I got, boy.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score
RPK and that fucking... I died because I fucking ran out of ammo on my RPK, so I had to use my fucking sniper.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So how have you been, Troy? Cooling.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football.
Nobody talking
leading
to you,
to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage.
Do it.
Dial up some of those
Do
plays. Try and go to those
I'm gonna knock your fucking jaw
and get
off.
your offense moving.
Oh my God, he got there.
Sideline is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
No,
that means your defensive end, your
no, you're not.
linebackers, the guys that you pay big money
That's because he fucking said so.
They also have to have interest in the running game.
He said,
as well.
hell
they did
no.
A nice job there of holding the point of attack.
You can.
Not giving ground.
Oh, I don't want to.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result...
See, that's why I deleted this shit, bro. I'm not going back to this shit, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
10.
Weak ass game, bro. This shit just tweaking. Talking about some purchase. God, bitch, I paid $80 for this game. Stop playing with me. Talking about some purchase on me.
Yeah, it did that to me. Close that.
And Priest Holmes on the all-time
Goofy
list.
shit.
And the
That's why I asked you
able to strike quickly to add on
you
to their lead.
stop my shit.
McPherson
Yeah,
on
that
for
shit,
the point
that shit,
after.
this shit came up. It was goof shit. Still, how that shit still happening?
Because I ain't fix it.
Update the game every other day, but don't fix nothing. Just updating nothing. See, like, look. God, stop playing with me. I'm closing out one more time. If this shit pop up again, I'm re-deleting this shit.
Or go do your restore license. Go to settings, account management, and then restore license.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end
Do
zone.
that shit, man.
They'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the
Don't happen on no other game but this piece of shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Okay,
and he's
bro.
in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to figure something out. They playing with me. Be like.
The sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation.
I need a PS5.
To go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking.
I bet you don't. None of this shit happened on PS5. I bet you they shit don't lag or none of that.
Back out there.
Hey man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time
restore my shit,
was the case.
Stop playing.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
This shit don't work.
But they never did.
I guarantee you Warzone will work no problem, because it's the shit that I don't want to play.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Guaranteed.
Across his body,
I'm hitting fucking triangle, bro.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. On Herbert, his third interception.
Damn.
Give me that fucking shit, bitch.
I have to do that weak shit to play my game.
And he will take this
Talking about some restored license. Bitch, it's my game. I bought it on my game. I gotta restore some shit. What, you think I'm lying?
Huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Ooh, I forgot I got gold guns on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I got one. I got to get the RPK gold. I've been using the RPK, and I still haven't been trying to get
happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So I was thinking about just taking all your gold fucking guns with the glitch.
I only got like 3.
Here comes a return.
Shit, better than what I got.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
M4 wants me a sub.
M4 is the only one I got.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that
advised from my 4 fucking hours is a waste of time.
Awfully tight. How did he get away? But that one not being picked off.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Remember I had the
second catch for him today.
Put me on child support, you better ask me shit.
Here's Herbert.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Mike Williams. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This shit's still weak. Yep, still weak as fuck. He'll take 100 million bullets to kill a motherfucker.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down
he's just getting fucked up.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine.
Bro, I stopped shooting because I thought he was dead. Why do I do that corny shit?
Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Hendricks.
There complete to Allen. And he's going to have a gain.
You're right fucking there, bro.
Before he's brought down, 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Yeah, I'm about to go back to Madden.
Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers.
If this is like this, I can fucking imagine how war is, man.
Extra point splits the
I'm gonna download the old card.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Just running around, they get no kills. Look at this camping bitch. Beat that hoe. You just stuck your goof ass.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What quarter are you in?
2nd.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I'll get back on that shit, whatever. You get on there. What T-Bone asshole.
He was on 2K23 last night.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
That's one game I ain't re-downloading
points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
But I love all.
Come on.
And he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last
week. Did you say if he took up the Charger, you'd beat his ass tomorrow?
Really porous, aren't they?
They really are.
He didn't even know what you whooping his ass for.
Thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He gonna whoop his ass that whole 24 hours later after eating dash and shit.
Charger football here as they take over.
Look at you trying to be like me, dude.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
But that nigga LeBron just became the all-time NBA
Yes, I've heard nothing but that shit all fucking day.
That shit crazy.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
If he don't retire after this year, then he's just playing for Bronny at that
I think
point.
they'd be well
He is just playing for
that type
Bronny.
of a physical approach against him the rest of the game.
Shit else for him to do. He's the all-time leading scorer in the NBA.
Somebody said Luka's gonna be the next.
For another like 12 years.
Somebody said Luka's gonna be the next. I said,
stop it. Still the 39 on
Hey, I see it though.
2nd and 10.
Luka young, and he puts up hella points. Luka could do it. It just depends on how long Luka in the NBA for.
Fucking shit, bro.
He's got a man complete.
Depending on how long Steph in the NBA, Steph could probably touch that motherfucker too, but he might be a little too late. Giannis could touch that motherfucker too.
43 yards.
That nigga put up 40 points and shit.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now another timeout call by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Out to his left.
Bro.
Right around the 6. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
You want to go spend $100?
Back to throw here, Herbert.
I want to, though. That's the thing.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
$100 on some damn perfume.
So far, they've come up empty
$100 on some perfume that I'm just gonna break when I get mad.
Okay, good man.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's gonna wind up incomplete.
No, I'm not getting no.
Snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1 possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again. You'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
From Wally World.
To the air again, Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No, I said I would think about going for the grounds, because that means you got to go to the 6th floor, and me and Height do not mix. That means I got to be on the 6th floor for an hour. Fat. Think about nothing but death.
And that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on
Contract with
defense
them
to
able,
prevent
bitch,
that
I'm able.
from turning into points for the other side.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And you can't run with receivers. Got to cut it blue. Buck 63rd, but that don't go for him.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow eluding the pressure right.
That bitch.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down. And he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Oh, Bryce Young is so ass.
Stay on the ground. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. So we have reached halftime.
In real life, that nigga a dog, though. That shit crazy.
As we send you to our
they be bringing motherfuckers in 70 overall and shit.
With our EA Sports halftime report.
Give me them ankles.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's go, Kadarius Toney. There you go. Your job different. When I showed up, the motherfucker work late at Duncan, boy, they ain't get no fuck, boy.
First half throwing the
at
football,
all.
At least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here.
I mean, I got to that bitch at like 350 because I put 10 minutes extra on my check. But I clock in and go sit down and not go in the back until like 4:15, 4:20.
They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to
cover your job. On 4-1, you're like, get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers would have to suck my dick after that.
So get the fuck out of here, bro.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action.
I'm ready to check. I'm headed home. Good shit, Trav. I'm ready to watch Trav. Patrick Mahomes put a beat on the Eagles.
Now that'll bring up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big
ain't no maybe to it.
Climb back into this game, but you have to be careful.
Tom Brady Jr. finna go crazy.
You could turn it over and hurt your team.
Some of that pace is stuck in
up the middle with Eckler. And only able to muster a couple down about the 27. Here's Herbert. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, there's no way you're beating that man.
A great play there.
Gee, how was the Raiders winning stride for stride? Oh, Chargers
are an extra point
the fuck out. McCole burned his ass, G. You playing with him. I'm not losing to the Raiders, G. They be letting off, and they be running.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
Every game I play is easier.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, I'm done after that one, dude. I'm real done after that one.
Ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive
they got this nigga Max Crosby going crazy.
Because they're trying to answer the momentum.
Stop sucking dick.
Picked up in tying the game because not only
there's no fucking way, bro.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Man, pissed off, man.
Possession of the football. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is
it's a fucking pick. If he could get his fucking feet in, bro.
Turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep here for Allen.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
339, 340.
There from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that
it's
one.
439 over here.
This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target.
439 over here.
Being just a little bit short.
I'm an hour
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Steps away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays.
No fucking Trav. Come on now. Step up. Show these niggas how it's done.
They continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And I think he got double me.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Does a really nice job by picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Get it to the 21 here on third down. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense.
Never did Travis Kelce fumble.
Past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I know they bullshitting now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy.
Bro, there's no way you're burning fucking 97 speed, 98 speed fucking...
So after the big play, look at this.
Clyde Barnes, I'm sorry.
At the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
That's what I got Twitter for.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
I hate it. This is my world, so it's all in my favor.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Play action. It's Burrow.
I can't fucking throw it away. Like, what the fuck?
Go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Why can't I jump, bro? Explain.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to try and go deep again. And now here is another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he is all the way up past the 25. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
156 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Inside handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mixing up the middle. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A toss left. Mixon. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Burrow on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Second down and goal. Burrow back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Diablos have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Who the fuck?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile.
First of all, his name is literally Chopper, not Chopper.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Another try for Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. They started on the ground with Eckler, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throw left side complete. That's Lyons. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert on 1st down now. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Herbert going to throw. Gets around him. He's got Eckler. He did it again. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Herbert to throw. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Herbert.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's caught for a touchdown, and they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Rolling to his left, connecting with Mixon, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Burrow. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Let's go. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the greatest of all time. I said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. You know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level.
Abilities.